This story begin in the Silver Dragon dungeon. The soldiers then say, Her Majesty, to the woman who is the Silver Dragon Queen, Rosweiss. She told them I wanted to talk to him alone. She then say, Great Dragon Slayer hero, how does it feel to become a prisoner of our dragon clan? He replied to kill him, but she denied it, and say, but it's not that easy. Well, you are a handsome and resolute man. And she flirt with him. Then she say, as powerful as you are, if you haven't framed by the villain, you wouldn't have fallen into such a miserable state. How about joining our Silver Dragon clan? He say, are you worthy? She then say, Leon Cosmode, do you think you are still the great hero of mankind praised by thousands of people? Are you still dreaming of wiping out the Dragon clan and leaving a good reputation for generation to come? It's an interesting hypothesis, isn't it? But unfortunately you won't have such a day. He replied, don't underestimate humans. She say, what a stubborn guy. He then say, from the beginning, you made two mistakes. First, you shouldn't be alone with the most powerful dragon slayer who has been trained. Second, you should never go and test my blood. But for the MC, it has some side effects. When he about to say the effects to her, she did something unthinkable. An hour later, she finally back to her senses. He explained, it's a forbidden technique that only be used in a lifetime. If you test my blood, a soul connection will be created between us, and when I die, the curse will put you in endless pain. She say, nonsense. If this is spell that takes effect after you die, then what just happened? He said he didn't expect it has side effects. And he say, as far as he know, you dragons follow the rules of monogamy, right? After my death, the great Silver Dragon Queen will not only be unable to find a new mate, but also unable to have an offspring. She tried to attack him. He reply, do you want to kill me? Your Majesty, you don't have to do it yourself. I will die soon anyways. And say, live with the hatred for me and pain throughout your life. This is my curse to you as a human being. She reply, you are just a human being. You are taking revenge on me in a desperate way, and you want to die? How can it be so cheap? And she then cast her spell on him. Leon Cosmode, once a legendary dragon slayer hero. When he was 5 years old, he killed his neighbor's viscous dog with bare hands. He was scouted by a passing top dragon slayer and accepted as his apprentice. At the age of 10, he entered Imperial Dragon Slayer Academy for further studies, and 4 years later graduated with the youngest age and the highest evaluation in history. At the age of 15, he set foot on the Dragon Slayer battlefield, killed countless dragon, and recaptured territory, and made numerous military achievement for Empire. Leon is known as the strongest Dragon Slayer hero and the only hope to lead the Empire to the victory and end the war. Until he becomes captive of Dragon Clan. 2 years have passed. He woke up and notice a little girl. She say, you are awake. He was blind by her cuteness. Then he understood everything, and say, you must be legendary angel. He ask, what is your name? She reply, Mune. But in his mind he wonder, why is the hair color of this angel so strange, black and white hair? She then reply, Mom said it means moon. He wonder, angel also have mother? He said his name is Leon Cosmode. She then say, Leon means lion. He ask, who told you that? She reply, that's my mom said too. He wonder, and ask her mother's name. It's Rosweiss. He then say, your mother is Rosweiss. Then, I am. And she confirmed by saying, you are the father. He was wondering when she said, Mom is here. Little girl say, Mom, Dad is awake. And she reply, she know. And say, you are finally awake. She told her to go out and play first. I have something to say to your father. He asked, is she really my daughter? She confirmed it. He then asked, why did you give birth to this child? And why save me? She say, you've been asleep for 2 years. Do you think I let it go after what you did? He reply, do you think I want to do that? We are different, and we cannot coexist. If it were any other time, I would never have touched you. She say, so touching me is also a torture for you? He reply, of course. She then say, I want to carve my own dragon pattern on you. It will become your shame. When your fellow humans see the dragon tattoo on your body, what will they think? Will they think you are a great dragon slayer hero? Or a traitor who surrendered to Dragon Clan? He asked, why do it to this extent? She say, don't you understand? And say, I want you to live in the shame for the rest of your life, and be humiliated severely by me for the rest of your life. For the Silver Dragon Queen Rosweiss, it was a great honor to make Leon the greatest dragon slayer in human history. A slave of the Dragon Clan and Silver Dragon Queen's closest partner in a sense. Silver Dragon Castle. The maid gossiping about the queen being in a good mood. Another maid reply, don't you know, her husband woke up. He heard all of this and say, that female dragon actually announced to the public that I was her husband. And he say I Leon will never stay here and become her plaything. He noticed there are only 4 guards, and wonder why are there so few guards at the Silver Dragon Castle today. He noticed a hole, thinks it's a trap. Never mind, I can't think so much now, I have to leave here. Myun noticed his dad digging a dog hole. How cool, she reply, I saw it, he's pretty awesome. Myun ask, when will mom go fish him back? She reply, Myun, you can't use the word fish it back to your dad, it's very rude. Myun ask, so what should I use? She reply, catch him back. After few hours. He thought after climbing over these mountains, I can see the border of human territory. And though, after running so far, the female dragon shouldn't catch up with me, right? But he was wrong. She reply, you are quite a runner, Leon. And say, it must be fun to play with me like this, right? She then say, I am indeed very satisfied. Don't you think it's too smooth? Who helped you to divert the guard and left a hole for you to escape? He reply, even if I know it was a trap, I had no choice. I just didn't expect you to catch up so quickly. She ask, what will happen if you return to human territory now? You already have my mark on your chest. Do you think they will still recognize you as a dragon slayer? He reply, then I will start my life again as an ordinary person, which is better than being tortured by you. She reply, you don't know how to appreciate my kindness. She grab him. He ask where you are taking me. She reply, since you want to go back so much, I will help you. 3 hours later near the Empire border city. He ask, is this a human town? She reply, that's right, that's the human empire. When you see the long-lost human town, do you feel that you can return to human world by just stepping over it? But Leon, you can't go back. She then said, I forgot to mention that when one of the 2 people with the dragon mark wants to have sex with other, the dragon mark will produce a reaction. And said, do you know why I brought you here? I want you to understand what shame is in front of your hometown, so close to it. He reply, do you think I will lose faith because of this? I will wait patiently until that opportunity comes. By then, I will double the humiliation you have done to me. She reply, okay, I'll be waiting for you, dead or alive, near the Empire border city. She teased him saying, I bring you here every month to visit your hometown. He replied, I see you're a female dragon with your head in the cloud thinking about how you're going to drain me. She replied, I've been seen through. And say, let's go, our daughter is waiting for us at home. He stopped her, saying, I don't want to be caught by you like a prey, I walk by myself. She replied, from here to the dragon castle, it takes at least 3 hours to fly at my speed, and take at least 10 days or half month for human to walk. He replied, it's just 10 days or half a month. She replied, I want to see how long you can hold out. After a while. She say, can't walk anymore? If you ask me. He reply, not tired, who said I was tired? She reply, only thing that's tough is your mouth. Then he noticed a dragon slayer army. He thought it's his chance, but he realizes if I call for help, they will be killed. They noticed them and ask if they are lost. He reply, we are just hanging out. He thought he cannot implicate innocent people. They reply, the forest is not a good place, and introduce himself as a 47th Squadron of the Imperial Dragon Slayer Army. In his mind he say, don't come over here. Then the soldiers say, you look familiar. Have I seen you somewhere? She about to kill them, but he stopped her and reply, you have mistaken me for someone else. I have popular face. My wife often misrecognize me too, right? He told her he will go back with her obediently, so please help me get rid of them first. Soldier then reply, I won't disturb you lovers then. She ask, have you hugged enough? And say, Leon, you were smart not to ask them for help, but one thing. She then say, you have to figure out your own position. Even though we have children, it doesn't mean that I am your wife. He reply, I never thought of being your husband. She reply, then let's go. There's still long way to go. But he fainted. She said, what a fragile human being. And transformed to her dragon form. And carry him back to home. Silver Dragon Castle. He woke up. His daughter was by his side. He asked how he get back here. She replied it was mom who brought dad back. In his mind he thought, she caught her like a prey. He then noticed his bandage. Myun reply, it was her who bandaged it for dad. He thought, dragonologists once said that dragons are ferocious race. They spend their entire lives in violence and blood since childhood. Although Myun has obvious dragon characteristics, but she has no hostility towards me and completely treated me as her father. Is it because she is human-dragon hybrid? He then praised Myun, and he told her, Myun is so cute, but when you grow up, you must not be like your mother. Her mother then asked, what's wrong with being the same as me? Myun told her, Myun has bandaged dad's wound according to your instructions. She replied, these are what you should do. He noticed and say in his mind, what a strict mother. Then he told her, why don't you go hide in the garden first? I come out to find you when I count to 100. Myun was very happy. And he say, I'm not like your mother, go quickly. He then asked, hey, I am talking to you. Aren't you being too hard on this child? She replied, we dragons all went through this. Only by being strict with our children from young age can we cultivate strong warriors. He replied, but she's not completely a dragon, and besides, Myun is so cute, can you bear it? She replied, she is a dragon, and cute is a derogatory word for a dragon. He then say, you're pretty cute, too. She got angry and say, you are just a slave for me to vent my anger. Stop getting ahead of me. He paused. She then say, it's good that you understand. I am the queen of the Silver Dragon clan. I have lot of government affairs to deal with, so the task of taking care of children is left to you. She then say, that kid likes you. He murmured to himself, I am a dragon queen and I am very busy. It's as if dragon slayers are responsible for taking care of children. He then noticed. He think, Myun is still too naive. Do you think you can't be found if you hide behind me? He then say, found you. But she didn't react, at all. He wonder if she is angry. He then apologize. But she run away. In his mind he thought, it's really hard to predict the mood of a child. And say, no wonder Rosweiss give me the task of taking care of the baby. Then Myun said, Myun caught dad. He asked, didn't you just run past me? No, dad couldn't find Myun, so Myun come out to look for dad. He wonder if he see it wrong, but in reality they are twins. In Leon's mind he thought, it's good to have a daughter. It feels like my soul is healed. And say, sooner or later, dad will help you escape from the clutches of the mother dragon. But at that moment Myun say, dad, look, Myun drew a family portrait. Leon reply, Myun is awesome, she is worthy of being her daddy's daughter. Leon noticed something, this is. He asked, Myun, why are there two kids here? She reply, it's my sister. In shock Leon asked, Myun has a sister? In Leon's mind he say, it turns out that I not only hit the target with one shot, but also, hit it twice with one shot? Then he remember, the child I saw in the garden just now must be her. And say, I called her by the wrong name, no wonder she was angry. But Myun then say, Myun thinks that sister is not angry, she is just a little shy, when she saw dad. Leon thought. Indeed, we haven't met each other much, so it's normal that we are not familiar with each other. And say, it's all that dragon's fault for hiding this child from me. I have to ask her for the truth. At Rosweiss' study room. He shout, Rosweiss. Rosweiss then say, where is Myun? He reply, she went to play with her sister. Leon then say, ha, you are really good at hiding things. When are you going to tell me that I have an older daughter? She reply, don't you already know this by now? He then say, I have to thank you, for giving birth to a child is hard work. I didn't expect that you gave birth to two for me. You have worked so hard. And say, when I return to the Empire someday, I will definitely write your name in our family tree. Rosweiss then say, oh, do you know why I didn't tell you about the existence of my eldest daughter? Leon then reply, why? I think you are jealous of my closeness to Myun, so you deliberately don't let Noah meet me as her father. Are you so anxious to see her? Nonsense, who doesn't want to meet their daughter? I'm not like you, a cold and stern mother. I want to cultivate a good relationship with her. She reply, okay, don't regret it. At the kitchen, Leon laugh and say, Rosweiss, I'm going to make you look good today. Leon's first step to get closer to his eldest daughter, open her heart with delicious food. He continues by saying, I used to make this cream stew often in the team. Everyone who has eaten it said it is good. The sweet taste is also suitable for children. He said to himself, not bad, my cooking skills are not rusty. This taste will definitely win Noah. he imagined Noah praising him, saying, Noah loves the food her dad cooks the most. The maid outsider saying, the prince has just recovered from a serious illness, and he still cooks for his family. He is really a good male dragon who cares about his family. They then notice Rosweiss and say, Her Majesty. She reply, you don't have to wait for orders at dinner tonight. Go and have a rest. They thank Her Majesty and left. Leon noticed them and say, Ah, you guys came just in time. Myun say, Dad, what a nice smell. He reply, I heard that you two love meat the most, so I made stew and steak, especially for you. In his mind he say, Noah, do you feel your father's feeling? But she doesn't respond. He then say in his mind, why is it different from what I thought? This female dragon had anticipated this situation, so she had not allowed me to meet Noah. Rosweiss then say, this is your first formal meeting, please introduce yourselves. Yes, mother. She then say, I am Noah K. Melk, the eldest daughter of the Silver Dragon Queen Rosweiss. I am 1 year and 2 months old. Leon thought, dragons are an immortal race, and baby dragons grow faster than human children. Leon then say, hello Noah, my name is Leon Cosmode, and I'm your father. The second step for Leon to get closer to his eldest daughter. Say hello politely and leave a good impression. Noah just nodded. Why is this child so cold? Does he have a grudge against me? Myun then whispered to Noah, sister, please talk more, don't embarrass dad. Noah then say, but he looks so weak, is he really our father? That was a critical hit to Leon. Leon in his mind say, what a filial daughter. Leon's career as a father, he faces his first crisis. Family dinners are supposed to be the best occasion for family members to talk and communicate, but now it has become Leon's most tormenting moment. Leon thinks, the two daughters look similar, but their personalities are completely different, and it's obvious that Noah is more like her mother. Leon asks, Noah, do you like today's food? She reply, disgusting. Another critical hit to Leon as a father. Rosweiss laugh after seeing this. Myun then ask, Mom, why are you so happy? She reply, your father finally got to reunite with our family. Seeing him so happy, I am naturally happy too. Right, Leon? Why aren't you smiling? He reply, of course I am happy to be with my family. Myun then ask, then dad, can you have dinner with us every day? Well, in his mind he say, I don't want to eat with this female dragon every day. Noah say, no. Myun ask, why not? She reply, because I want to study at the Young Dragon Department of St. Heath Academy. Rosweiss then say, the Young Dragon Department of St. Heath Academy is full of dragons that are 4 or 5 years old. Why are you so anxious to enroll? Noah reply, because I want to defeat more dragon slayers. Leon was surprised and say, it seems that this child wants to defeat me, her own father. Leon try to change her mind and say, dragon slayers are all very brave. Noah, you are still so young, you will get hurt. She reply, don't treat me like a child. In his mind he say, but you are a child. Rosweiss then say, I think Noah's idea is pretty good. The sooner you learn the skills, the sooner you can fight the dragon slayer. And then say, isn't that right, Leon? Or do you have any reason to stop Noah from going to school? He thinks, if I continue to oppose it, Noah will definitely hate me as a father even more. I can only change her mind subtly. No, no more. In his mind he think, damn, I know it. This female dragon wants to use Noah to mentally attack me during this dinner. Just you wait, Rosweiss, I am going to get you later. Rosweiss then say, since your father's okay with it, it's happily decided. And say, the entrance test for St. Heath's Academy will be held in a month. During this month, your father will help you prepare. Noah then say, yes, mother. And the family dinner ended. Leon then called, hey, Rosweiss, these plates haven't been cleaned yet. She reply, just let the servants do this. Leon say, after dinner, the couple cleans up and washes the plates together. This is the correct way to end a family dinner. Don't you want to create a harmonious family atmosphere in front of them, even if it's just a fake? She reply, alright. Myun also wants to help, but Noah dragged her away. Rosweiss then say, when are you going to help? Leon then reply, Rosweiss, have you forgotten what I said 2 years ago? You should never be alone with a highly trained and the strongest dragon slayer. Leon, what do you want to do? Before, I traveled a long distance and was exhausted, so I was controlled and played with by your dragon pattern. Now it is different. She reply, don't think you can escape from here by using this trick. She tried to attack, but he blocked it and say, who said I was going to run away? And Leon then say, are you unable to do anything, Her Majesty? The dragon pattern makes your tail extremely sensitive. When your tail is pinched, you are like a kitten being pinched by the back of the neck, weak and powerless. This is the new knowledge I discovered from your dragon book. And say, Rosweiss, you dragons are eager to conquer and control everything, but have you ever been conquered?